How you get the award is Acura sets standards for their dealerships, and they want to have them at least meet or exceed those expectations. And we were able to do that in not only our sales department, but our service department for the entire year of 2009. So that's the two parts that they have scores where they call customers and get their surveys from them on an individual basis. And then they base it off of that to meet or exceed those standards. Only the top 10 or 15% of the Acura dealerships in the country actually earn this award. From the sales sides, they're looking for customer service standards that meet or exceed what they want us to do, because they know that if we do that, we'll have happy customers that'll be coming back for a very, very long time. And that's how we do business here. We like to make sure that people are taken care of, and it's about having clean cars, having good experiences at the dealerships. Every vehicle that we sell, we input the customer's phone number if they're okay getting a survey, and Acura calls them, and I think it's an outside company that does their follow-up questions and their surveys from that. So we get scores based on that. I would say that Acura assumes that a dealership of distinction is somebody that Acura has set out and said, these people meet or exceed our expectations with every customer that comes to the door. That we're going to go over the car with you, explain it to you, make sure you're happy. And along with that, we believe that making you happy is you're going to purchase a car from us or come back and do a service department visit with us. The biggest evaluation on the service side is, once again, timeliness in and out, availability of loaner cars, making sure we do it right the first time, so you don't have to come back over and over again to get it fixed, and making sure your car's clean when we're able to wash your car, which is most days when it's not raining or snowing. If there's anybody that's even slightly unhappy, we make sure to follow up and see what we can do to make their visit next time even better, and to make it better for the other customers that are coming in. We take corrective action. We actually have an internal meeting once or twice a month to go over specific issues if they consistently come back up. And we try and change the process to make sure that it's better and better every time. So there's little things that Acura looks at every year that are a little bit different, but the standards are pretty much the same. Just sometimes it's cleanliness of the vehicle versus did we follow up with a phone call. Just little things that they've noticed in the industry that are a little bit behind. They hold us to a pretty high standard on everything that we do. Acura really does require a pretty high standard from us to give to their customers, and on a consistent basis more than anything. And really to make sure that we're taking care of that customer. More than if we're profitable or those kinds of things. It's really most important because we want those people to come back. Most Acura customers, from my experience, they want to have a good relationship with the salespeople, the management staff, the people that they do deal with in the transaction, from the sales side, from the service side. A lot of them will come back here for 15 or 20 years to go to the same service advisor, which we also have. We have a couple different service advisors that have been here a long time. And I sell probably 20 or 30% of my cars just because of the service advisors that are downstairs. And they've been here so long, people don't want to go anywhere else. They just want to buy a car from us and get another one. So from that standpoint, Acura really is, something that we try to make a long-term commitment to the customer, not just something from a day-to-day basis. We benefit directly from it. Acura benefits indirectly from it, basically because if they have good dealerships that are doing everything they want to do, they'd love to have everybody do it. But their standards are pretty high, and you really have to care about the customer in order to hit their standards. So, we have the dealership distinction stuff. We get a few things, plaques, those kinds of things, so we can let our customers know that we have it and they can ask a few questions about it. But hopefully they'll see it in our service that we have anyways. So it's a direct impact from us and an intangible for Acura. I think the biggest hurdle is communication and making sure they know when their car is ready for the service department, making sure that everything's installed on the vehicle from a purchase standpoint, that everything's disclosed. We're a full disclosure new and used car dealership, and make sure that people understand everything before they say yes to a transaction. In the service department, making sure that they're taken care of in a quick process, making sure we go over their car after they're done to make sure everything's handled and done right, making sure the cars are clean, and just a lot of little things that we do. So I would say where the other ones might fall down are just the little things, the communication, the consistency, the making sure that the customer is the #1 priority, as we try and make sure our salespeople and our lot technicians and everybody from the top to the bottom is trained and understands what's going on and how the processes are supposed to work so that we can take care of customers in a timely manner. And that's the most important part for Acura and for us. I mean, I've been in Acura for 6 years, but I've been with the Mile High dealership for over 14. And that is the primary goal of Mile High, Honda, Acura, or Mitsubishi, is taking care of the customer and making sure they're happy and fully disclosing everything and and having great used cars and having, you know, phenomenal new cars that they don't have to worry about coming back here after they purchase it. So that's the nice part. And our service departments, like I said, they sell us a lot of cars every month because they are so phenomenal and so detail oriented. I know that we used to have 4 service advisors, now we have 5, we've signed on a new one, but typically 3 out of the 4 of them were within the top 10 of the zone to get, you know, for their scores every month and how well they take care of customers.
Okay.
But it's not about profitability. I mean, for our customers, it's not, because we know, you know, if you take care of them, they'll come back.